Welcome back to NDS. We're here at Rusty's Chicken Farm for race 15. Have a bright sunny day of pack racing to look forward to as we look at the qualifying results. Up and down and ready to go. 84 cars, Fast and 11 on pole as plenty of passing to be had. Skyline looking awful sus, but this track big enough to hold the best. Just watch out for the spills. It could be dangerous to wreck here. Not just for your point situation, but we're seeing some brutal shit. Coming off of 4, it's going to be 42 cars take the green flag to kick off a Joe's Chicken Shack 400. Here we roll. And roll we do. Let's see. Those who want to get out front early on, looking to make their way down to the lane that gets them there. Ben McDonald making the early pass. As plenty of others looking to draft their way up. They know where they need to be and are making quick work to get there. Best part of turn 3 and 4 is a spectator cam. Really see the level of competition just slowly ramp up in real time as the battle for what lane you want to pick starts to heat up as well. Looking at something pretty brutal here. As we roll, we continue on. Solid effort for pretty much everybody here. Rookies, second-year drivers, veterans, everyone alike, just seeing they can maximize their day, get the most out of it. Everybody is just trying their best to see their lane through and through. I think Team Duke's still relatively out front there, but Kyle D is looking low, looking good. This is like the best place for fantasy drivers to like really show off their shit. Got Henya and Muhaha down there trying to make up ground as even Bunger back there in the 44 mixing it up. It's just so hard to get something going if you don't have the speed. But someone who does have the speed is Team Duke. He is looking very good very early. Ben McDonald just sitting relatively okay. We know his plight. It's just a matter of when he's going to get his next one to try to really set him up for a Season 5 playoff run after missing last time. They're kind of lined up at the front, trying to get a little bit of mini breakaway here. Jake had to check up a lot on that little curve on the front stretch. That'll catch some drivers off, especially with 29 so far. And that bringing more fantasy drivers along. Muhaha JJ, Darkest Presence, The Puff, Donald Trump, all being brought along. And look at this. Look at a little hyperdrive organizing a little mini push down the low side. Try to get something to the front. East Lamp taking the pusher as well. Team Duke in a bit of a 3-wide bind right now. You want to watch out. You get some new winners here. That'll really shake it up. Now Vaxon controls the race at Chicken Farm. At 42 of Logan's had this drive to get to victory lane as of late. He has looked solid, just never really able to put it all together when it matters most. That's just really unfortunate. Oh, around goes Darkest Presence. Oh, he hits the wall back up onto the track. Some damage. Jerry flipping. Tide and Seto. There's the 13. Back into a roll. The 6. That was a yellow and a half, but the pack is able to get back to the line. The 1 of Racer involved as well. He got a piece of that. Yeah, all started with 78 Darkest Presence. He was in that middle there with Tank and Seto. And the 78 just gets hooked there a little bit. There goes Tank. Seto through the grass. .23 hits 36. Jerry in a roll. Racer. What happened to Jerry? How'd he get involved? I think he was one of the ones that got hit, as well as a 6. Yeah, Presence came shooting back up across the track into a couple others. Yeah, you see just the angle that Presence shoots back up into the track, just right in the way. 13 of Jerry just taking a very hard tumble. And yeah, right. Yeah, I tell you right where it is. Right in that pocket right there is where Presence hit. And that just leaves so many other cars taking their spins and tumbles and whatnot. As the pit road is a very busy place. You already see the dump E-Slam, a part of that pit road jam right there. He takes a double team from Born Ready and the Puff. That's just part of the tough pit road. The 7 of Super Sumo also a victim. Just got run into trying to get in his box. Travis Scott out of his box. That's what runs with 7 over. 26 actually repitting because of that damage. Yeah, Super Sumo, E-Slamp, and the Puff having pit troubles. They're both going to be plenty of laps down as Seto, Presence, Tide, Jerry, Grigmeyer out of the race. Now when Racer and Tank are able to get back out there, as well as 26 with his pit problems. Donald Trump leads, backs in second, Muhaha third, Landon fourth, Logan fifth, Hampshire sixth, Toad seventh, Iris eighth, RS Fast 11 ninth, and Wannabe rounding out top 10. About as good a time as any for a restart. '67 leads the field to green. Green, 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 green. All the cars going very hard into the corner, seeing what they've got. Single file restart. They've done a great job being competitive despite that. As the fantasy drivers really starting to show their stuff. But I think the real drivers are trying to sweep back in and take it back for themselves. Yeah, with the laps run under caution, they're not that much more fuel saving than under green, so you look at this and wonder how far they can go even on 2X. But they're going to go hard in the paint for now. Just good old pack racing at its best. Misty Viper taking some lane switches for himself, seeing where he needs to go. He's on the bottom, needs some losing speed, needs a push to get back up there. To get back going to 45. Not one of the fastest so far. But a good draft could help. You see the 7 getting back out under his own power. The 20 is out of the race. And the 50 is getting back under his own power as well, but he's going to be right in the middle of the pack and he's coming back up. So everyone playing watch out, pass him around like a hot potato, as you don't want to be stuck behind him. That lets a top few run through free here. But the pack is really starting to not appreciate the company that the 50 brings at this moment. 67 comes down pit road. You see, he led that restart. He might have had a different strategy. I think these leaders that are looking strung out right now are thinking that's just a lot easier to pass the 50 than try to assimilate him up the speed. Plenty of single file being had. They'll get back up there and see what they've got, as nobody's really coming in this time. Everybody's strung out relatively well. All the way back to the cooker, 28th. See a few cars lost the draft. So far, Wannabe out front, looking for another win in his career. And there are some drivers back here looking mighty fine and forming up a pack of their own. out front. Looking at Ben McDonald, Gamma, Sense, RS, they're all just here. And this is like the front view here. Those drivers midfield back could be looking for a caution. With how big a lap is here is over 4 miles. And if you miscalculate the fuel, that's going to be hell to pay. Misty Viper in the 45 just lost a lot of speed there. Whoa. The 67 not having good pace here as the 62 is having a bad time. Didn't even realize the 67 was even a lap for possibility, and he just fucking owned a couple guys. They're still a main group. It's just struggling now. Didn't realize how slow Donald Trump was on his own. The lead group here can still absolutely fight for it. Just wondering what's left. I'd say you got about 21 cars. Jake in that 29, probably the first one to really not be a part of it. Now it's just wondering when these front few are going to try to make their pit stops, because they can't keep going forever. Oh, look at some action where the 43 and the 66 are sizing each other up. Just seeing how many of these cars just looking for the underdog win is just so, like, gives the anticipation, like, are they going to actually do it, or is going to be another household name getting it done? BS Fast and 11, he is looking low. He's got clearance for the lead. There's still plenty of drafting going on down there. Watch out. I think they're just trying to race green to hold off having a potential caution come out until maybe we get a restart with 10 to go, so the lap cars will be less intrusive. Wannabe, Gamma, there's plenty of potential here. It's just, can we unlock it? These guys have to be staying out so long at this point. If I'm looking at guys like Hampton and Mizzou, I think they've got the signal to come in this time. Maybe not the 19. 84 is getting underneath. Oh, we got some signalers coming in. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh. That was uncoordinated. Oh, second group comes plowing in. Hello. '62 is on a roll right there, as that's going to be a caution. And a lot to talk about. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, Ben gets into the back of the 44. See, plenty of drivers involved. The 8, 27, 19, 14, and the 14 and the 8 get an escape down pit road, but that doesn't save them from all that much. Others pitting. As Hyperdrive just runs straight into the side of Toad. And Jake catches the 62. Iris in the 44. After more contact made there. Really unfortunate. This is Toad Warrior 75's roof cam. You could see it all happen. The initial contact from Bunger and Ben. And just trying to slip up high. And Mizzou tagged the 66. That's why 66 came up into Toad. And that was a big hit. That was a big hit. One more angle. You see the wreck already starting when the camera's cut to it. Yeah, you see there's a 66 just getting that tap. I think Duke made it through. See how it's coming down pit road. Iris just getting a little bit of damage. And just a little bit more once everything settles. Ooh. That's tough. Now it gets to be interesting. We're actually not within the 10 to go, so this is lap cars lined up down low. Might actually be a blessing for the first few leaders. 67, 26, 20. They're out. They've been out. 67's been out. 86 is out. 45's out. 29's out. 27, 22, 66, 19. Why was he out of fuel? Bunger just kind of sit in the middle of the track, but they'll just go by him high and low. So that's out. 19's out. 14's out. 38's out. And it looks like 21 cars on the lead lap. That is, okay. It's just fantasy drivers with no fuel incident, so with a track this big, you'd expect it. Henya leads, Zentz, Frosty the Otter, BS Fast 11, Kyle D. The top 5 to the restart. 48, the control car, and green. Zentz has a chance to do something really good here. Those 3 lappers, I'm not sure how much speed they'll have. I think they're doing okay for now, but I think if you're one of those lead lap guys, you are looking to get by one of those guys as fast as you can. Henya's still out front. And they're looking to get by the 7 fast. With less cars out there. You need to get in the draft and you need to make it work as fast as you can. Zentz getting some draft going on. They got 7 Sumo coming down pit road. They're 3 wide for the lead. Still very competitive out front. You are looking at Everybody getting it done. Kyle D is putting on a lane for the lead. God, there's so much spread. The pack just looks like it's bleeding. So hurt right now. 7 of Super Sumo exiting pit road. As he goes into 1, the pack is looking to go into 3. Not sure if we'll see him as a lapper, but you never know. Is what you're looking at about a tale of two packs. Is the 84 is pretty sizable lead right now. Relatively, the pack will get back up to him. There's still plenty of fight to be taken. It's like, can they get to the end, though? That's the question. Ben must have a lot on his mind, especially after wrecking the 44. Sometimes you just mess up around a friend. His wannabe is taking the fight to RS Fast in 11. But he's going to be on a disadvantageous line going into 3. That's going to hurt him. CS Fast in 11. I mean, which fast lane would you think would... If there's 2 fast lanes in the top 2, who'd you think deserves to win more? Father, son, and brother all still in the main pack. And there's still a decent amount of undisclosed underdogs. See the 7 coming off pit road. He might be stuck in a pitting loop, which would be funny for a track like this until it holds up the pack. But you've got yourself a lot of underdogs here. Like fancy drivers, rookies, Kyle D, BS Fastlane 11, Logan, even Wannabe to an extent. I mean, if you want to stretch the definition of underdog, anyone cheering for the 9? He's been around the business for a while and hasn't been that successful. If there's someone here is looking to try to get it done, Ben McDonald is looking to break that winless streak by all demands necessary. A 3 of Kyle D. His only win to this point has been here. So when it comes to a chicken farm, he knows what he's doing. The 15 of Vaxon. As electric of a rookie season as he's had, he's looking to add to it. Zentz and Hampter not really cooperating at this moment. Henya is just there, but not sure if the help's going to come. I think if you're CS, the fast lane top 3 right now, the 51 goes high. There's plenty of fast lane to go around, and I think one of them has a really good shot to win. Now BS Fast and 11 getting eaten up by a couple of cars there, but not really the main pack, because there isn't really much of a main pack to begin with. Like, the energy decreases throughout the race, so as these drivers want to make the moves to get out front, they don't really have the friends to do so. This leads to an unfortunate situation where you think you've got the car to win, you just can't put yourself in a position to draft up there. Now, CS Fast and 11 has also been passed up by a couple of these guys. Just that, can the 84 get passed? Wannabe and Vaxon's got a tandem down low, but they're not making it work together. Vaxon's been trying to dip low just to get there. And there's no push coming from Henya either. KSS and Ben McDonald, they're just outlowing each other. It's an individual sport, but with no cooperation, then the leader's just going to lead all over these guys. There's nothing else out front. It's just Wannabe and RS right now again. This time Wannabe takes the low side. And that's a smart move by the 5. Very smart move. Here's dueling down the back. Wannabe trying to open this race up. And it looks like the 5 is actually going to take the lead. As the lead group losing more and more cars, you see Logan really being stretched back there. As KSS BSS just runs it down low the second they open up the 84 and get him out of the lead. The 43 has been on another level this season. Vaxon in second place, trying to get the rookie win this season. And Ben McDonald is battling with a pack behind him here. That's for third. There's only about 15 cars still here. I'm not sure. And that's even not concerning if there's going to be a little... It's not even concerning the fuel window. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. It's still anyone's race. There is a lot that can and will happen. I think they're going to try and go for it. They have not been running that fast. And if you are out front, then you're burning more than what you need. Probably not helping to run a little high as the 84 tries to get back down as much as he can. Vaxon is keeping the 43 honest right now. That is about as much as he could do right now. Is looking at some of those guys back there, an entire back straightaway behind. Zentz is making an effort to do something. I don't know what at this point. It is, whew. It's just less energy. Oh, Zentz and Henya, they both come down pit road. I think might be a bit of saving economy in this as well, because they're looking to try to stretch it, see who can go the distance. Now they're even slower, which I'm not sure. I mean, I would run, like, what, half throttle now? I don't know what RPM they're running, though. RS Fast 11 is peaking. Like, I'm sure the 15 is both headstrong to want to win this race, but also scared not to lose what he has so far. As pretty much everybody's single file right now. They're just training around. They're going to try and risk it here. Coming to the white, it is going to be a who's got the tank to make it. Who's got the moves? BS Fastlane 11. It could be another BS season. Pulling the win out of his ass. There's always a fan favorite to do so. He's got the clearance with half to go, but is anyone going to try and peek him low? I'm not sure if they will. KSS BSS got the push there. Wannabe, he's there as well. Ben McDonald in third. No one's doing it. No one's looking. Wannabe with the last second move. I don't think he's got any pushers coming to the line. It's gonna be, yes, Fast Lane 11 by 6/1000ths of a second. The Mad Lad does it again. Oh my gosh. Heartbreak season for some of these drivers who are just trying to get to the end, but they get lead lap finishes if they can make it. The closest finish in NDS history. That is rough. If you are the 5 team, you thought you had the move timed out perfectly, you did not. That's it. That's like what? That's the distance. That is 6/1000ths of a second. That's like about a third of the width of half the checkered line. Boy, you are looking at this and you cannot believe your eyes. The Mad Lad gets it done again. That is some crazy shit. It's always crazy at the chicken farm. Or the chicken shack, whatever you call it. That's all we got for this race. I'll see you next time. Take care.